Small cracks won't always break the building protective envelope, the building paper, or the water resistant materials that are actually protecting the framing. Now in these pictures, I actually took some larger cracks. These, if you get a crack that's about a ½ inch wide, there's probably a good chance that there is more damage to worry about than the building paper. You probably have some structural damage, but for smaller cracks, and that's what I'm trying to point out in the video here, a 1/4 inch or less, something that is a 1/4 inch wide or less might not actually penetrate or ruin the building protective envelope, the building paper, or the moisture resistant barrier, like I said, that protects the framing and the interior of the home from the outside elements. Now let's break this down to see if we can get a better understanding. First off, we have the wood framing. Then we have the water resistant material that protects the wood framing. And this is usually a building paper or some type of water resistant material that wraps around the perimeter of the building. Now, on stucco homes, after you apply the building paper, you'll actually get a stucco netting or a lath that attaches to the building paper. So we have the building paper, the lath, and then the cement stucco. So you can see that there are basically the water resistant material, the building paper, is actually separated a little bit. It's a 2-layer process. The building material, the building paper goes on, and then the netting, and then the stucco attaches to the netting. But the stucco can actually move a little bit. It can actually give without actually tearing or damaging the building paper. And that's the point that I'm trying to drive home in this video. If you have hairline cracks, this might not ever be a problem. Stucco cracks, cement cracks, there's nothing we can really do about it. And it'd be extremely difficult task for contractors to actually guarantee something's not going to crack that's made out of cement products, because it expands and contracts due to a variety of different conditions, humidity, hot and cold weather, stuff like that. So keep this in mind before getting mad at your contractor or whoever built the home. Now remember, larger cracks like the one you're looking at here more than likely are going to tell us that there are structural problems. These obviously are not the cracks I'm referring to. I'm basically talking about cracks that they're hairline cracks. They're small cracks. They're not providing you with a variation in the height. So let's just say that one side of the stucco is a 1/4 inch lower than the other side. This could be a bigger problem. And obviously something like that could, and again, I'm going to say could, tear the building paper, but that won't guarantee that it will. So fill the small cracks with caulking if you want to, if you think it's going to be a problem. Definitely something that's 1/8 of an inch or larger should be filled with caulking. Hairline cracks, that's not a big deal. If you have any cracks, I've made other videos on this topic. I've probably said this more times than I can remember. Make sure that the cracks are not getting larger. Monitor the cracks. Go around your house, take some pictures of all your cracks, date these pictures, and then if you think a crack is getting bigger, then you can always refer back to the picture to give you a better idea. Now, the reason why I didn't use cracks, smaller cracks in here, is because they're hard to see in these pictures. So that's the only reason why I use these larger cracks, to provide you with something you can actually see. These small hairline cracks, we see them everywhere. And most of the time, people, if they're going to paint the building, which is something, again, I don't recommend painting stucco, but that will be up to you. And again, I think I have other videos on that in my stucco area or in the painting area of the video list that I have on the website. So before this turns into a 2-hour video, I will stop right there. I am going to make another video on some of the problems I think you could run into by caulking horizontal cracks, which might actually restrict the water flow for any moisture that actually got behind the paper. So I'm going to try and make that video right after this one, and I'll put a link here. You should see a link popping up, and we will go to that one. So stay tuned for that one. I know some of you guys and gals can't wait. Hold your horses. I will have it done as soon as possible.